Today is unusual because this is the first time I've ever had Daddy Dragon up on my lap. And we happen to have Daddy Dragon and Fatty Dragon both together. Isn't that right? Right? Who's a naughty boy? And it's getting rather crowded because I was serving up some worms to them. And Fatty loves worms so much, she basically climbed over the top of Daddy Dragon to get some more. Even though it looks like he's leaning on her, she basically, she climbed under him almost. Isn't that right? You dragons are crazy. Gotcha. So this isn't the first time I've patted Daddy Dragon, but it is the first time he's actually climbed up onto my lap. So it's kind of a momentous day, I think. Isn't it just? I've patted him on the wall before, like on one of the garden walls and by the side of the steps, but not on my lap. Usually when I come out on the veranda and he's on the veranda, he's a little bit uncertain about it and then he runs away. So once or twice I've hand fed him and that sort of thing, but the first time he's actually climbed up, which I think is sort of a new threshold of familiarity and it's just nice to be trusted, isn't it? It's nice to be trusted. I'm not going to eat you or something, right? And now they're wondering what I'm going to do, if I'm going to get some more worms for them, so they're kind of frozen, aren't you? What you doing, sausage? Anyway, one thing I've been excited about this whole time is how big Daddy Dragon is, and because I have the others on my lap regularly, and I sort of have an idea of how big they are from close contact, it was always going to be interesting to have Daddy Dragon in the same circumstances and be able to compare him. So yeah, now that I can see him here, he is actually a massive dragon. He's got very big legs, very big body. His tail's actually been slightly truncated at some point in his life. He's lost the little tip of his tail there, and he's been very generous letting me touch his tail because dragons can be a little bit touchy about that. And my contact with him has been sparse, so he's been very good about that, aren't you? So he's missing the tip of his tail. Normally they have a very fine tip, and that's a little bit, as you can see, there's a little bit missing there. I'm not sure if that's going to focus, because that's probably, there we go. Yeah, he's a good boy. But the rest of him is very big, like he's very big in the upper body, and, when it comes to a dragon, I guess the upper body is the body. The body as opposed to the tail. And his head is absolutely massive, as you can see, compared with Fatty. Yeah, he's a very big boy. He's a very big sausage. Yeah, he's a big sausage. He's a big dragon. I don't know how old he is. It'd have to be, I don't know, they live to 2025, I believe, so he'd have to be somewhere in the mid to upper range of that, I'd say. Is that right? Yeah. He's a very patient boy. Right? He's waiting for more worms. Waiting for more wormies. Right? Well, my fingers are starting to tremble, so I might actually swap hands. There we go. And Freddie's watching my fingers very closely, aren't she? Yeah, I might end the video there and give them one more worm each. Isn't that right? What a couple of rascals. I can't believe they haven't moved this whole time. Yeah? As soon as I give them a worm, they'll both scuttle forwards. Won't you? Naughty dragons.